the weird turn pro, Hunter S. Thompson. You know what day it is? It's day 27. It's also Easter Sunday, so happy Easter if you celebrate it. If not, happy Sunday anyway. I'm going to have some chocolate today. Now, today is 27. You know what? Well, you might be thinking, by the way, you'll need a ball for this one. I was like, what could this be? And for some reason, we've lost it, but I'll get that in a second. I had to fight my puppies for that this morning. Day 27 reminded me of the 27 Club, if you ever heard of that. It's a couple of artists that tragically died at the age of 27. That's Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, there's a few more, Heath Ledger, I think. And now I thought about, what do they have in common? And their style was unconventional. So that's the theme of today. It's unconventional. We're going to do some locomotion type movements. It's not really targeting any one thing in particular. I need to get control of this ball. It's more focused on just movement. Now, I've been watching Ido Portal videos as well. I'd really like to practice that style of movement. So if you haven't looked up Ido Portal before, make sure you do. So today we have 5 different types of movements. They're animalistic style as well as a little bit of coordination, unconventional sort of stuff. Maybe you would call them animal crawls or animal flow or just movement. So we have frog hops, bear crawls, sideways crab, juggling. You could get 2 balls if you want, but I've only got 1. And then bunny hops, because Easter bunny, we have to finish off with some bunny hops, you know. So let's get on the starter. We got 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. And now again, adding a timer to it makes this a little bit more conventional. So feel free to just take these movements and then do them however you want. But I've got a limited amount of time. We've got a family breakfast again today, which I'm really excited about. So let's get started.
Starting your Tabata workout.
The first one we have is frog hops. So you want to come down, jump towards your arms like this. Arms forward, jump. And then we'll go back. I've only got a limited amount of space, so we're doing this one indoors. Because you might be locked at home for the coronavirus like me. But that doesn't mean we have to stop moving. Oh, this feels amazing on the hips. Beautiful. And one of the benefits of having the ball is that in the rest time, we can practice our coordination. Get those hands aligned, hand-eye coordination, move around, have a little dance. My dogs are barking at the moment.
Exercise.
Now we have bear crawls. So we're just gonna crawl up. You can go high if you want. I've seen a variation of people going high. So we'll go high and then we'll come back low for reverse bear crawl. Going backwards. Just practicing really moving our bodies, twisting our hips, twisting our legs, taking deep breaths, doing some movements you wouldn't usually see in a standard gym, which is a great thing. Is that what we're doing today? We're getting a little unconventional. We're going against the grain. We're trying to get a little bit creative. That's what all those artists had in common, right? So they looked at the world through a different lens. They thought, you know what? I don't like this story. I'm going to make my own.
Exercise.
So now we have a sideways crab. So you start here and you just bring your legs together like this. So this is again another way to really loosen up those hips, activate those glutes. Beautiful. Keep it coming. Now if you really wanted to go advanced with this one, you come down to the ground, hands on the ground, and hop to the right. It's a little bit more of a modified crab here. Otherwise, if not,
Rest.
I'm feeling that well and truly in my hips there. Just a great hip activator, a great way to I mean, if your ball joints, if your shoulder joint and your hip joint are tight, your entire body's going to be tight. So anything you can do to release those and get moving, great. Now,
Exercise.
we have probably my favorite, some juggling. When's the last time, you know, I tried to learn to juggle in year 6 when I was like 11, but I gave up because I only got to 2 balls and getting to 3 was hard. Maybe that's another project. So this is, we're just bouncing the ball back and forth between our hands. Keep it in the middle. You could go up, or top of your hands. We've lost the ball!
Rest.
See, that's the fun part about it. You don't know where it's going to go. So be careful if you're doing the ball inside and you got potentially expensive equipment around you. Now, the final one is bunny hops. If you can't do these bunny hops, the progression is to just sit like this.
Exercise.
If you can't sit like this, the progression is to just sit on your knees. But if you can, we're going to just hop back and forth like we're a little Easter bunny. This is a great one for strengthening the feet, helping with ankle mobility, getting a little calf pump. If your feet are tight as well, from being in a foot prison all day, from being in a shoe,
Rest.
it might be affecting other parts of the body, you know. We'll do some twists to break it up. We're back to the frog hops now. Get some air in this room. Oh, there we go. Twist it up. Getting a little bit unconventional.
Exercise.
Soon enough, you start doing these kind of movements, and soon enough, you'll see these as the conventional movements rather than the ones you might typically see at a gym or something like that. I know, my perspective changed. Keep moving. Oh, need to release my hips. Again, no real schedule here. If something needs to move,
Rest.
it needs to move. That's the important point. Now, we have bear crawls. We're talk test. The talk test is catching up to us at the moment. Breathing heavy. Just moving. The closer you are to the ground, the harder it is to move, you know?
Exercise.
So let's go bear crawls. Unless you're lying down, of course. Nice and slow for these ones. Let's go back. Feeling out where we need to move. Crawling, dragging our hands along the ground, feeling the earth. These are great to do on a patch of grass. Bare feet, bare hands, feeling everything. Come forward. This is a progression towards the lizard crawl.
Rest.
B-E-A, beautiful. Do some body whips. Activate. Get the skin. Registering the fact. It's a great one to wake up with, you know. Woke up an hour ago. Drank some water. Now we're getting into movement.
Exercise.
Sideways crabs. Start up top. A lap each way. Keep going. Now we'll go to the ground. Jump. 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 That's it. Oh, whole body getting a pump. Now you know what? We got the juggle. Can you juggle? If you can, leave a comment below. You got any resources to learn to juggle? Oh, that was a good catch.
Exercise.
So let's go. Hand bumps. We'll try and move around the ball. Keep the ball in the center. We'll move our body around it. Walk around. That's it. 2 on the right. 2 on the left. Oh, we're going to keep it up for the whole time this time. Let's do a circle. Circle with the right. Oh, yes. Circle with the left. Oh, missed that one. Circle with the left. Hey.
Rest.
Beautiful. That's actually really fun. You can just stand there for a while, practicing bumping around a ball. The next progression is for that is to whack the ball up in front of your head with your fist. I'm not up to that stage yet. So now, the final one,
Exercise.
the bunny hops. In spirit of the Easter Bunny. You know, I've been doing a bunch of walking around and there's young kids leaving chalk paintings on the ground and teddy bears outside their houses, in the windows, all to just spread the love because everyone's locked down at the moment. Keep it up. We're just hopping. You can try some high hops if you want.
Rest.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Where's our ball? I gotta go and return this to the Parpies. Let me put that on pause.
Workout pause.
So that was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun trying to come up with that one this morning because I was like, yeah, day 27. We've done a whole bunch of stuff. We've covered basically the entire body almost with body weight sort of stuff, except for anything to do with major pieces of equipment that you may or may not have at home. And I was like, yeah, let's get a little bit unconventional. We've covered some of the exercises before, like the bear crawl, the sideways crab, the frog hop. We haven't seen the juggling or the bunny hops before, so give that a try. It's a whole body session, a little bit unconventional, but trust me, when you start to do them, when you start to feel what it's like to try different movements, to practice different things that you haven't tried before, you start to go, you know what? I like this. So as always, keep moving, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.